Hey guys, hope all is well. Just sitting outside my local card shop, about to go in and see if they have anything new. Just wanted to drop a small video and just kind of chronicle, go over a little bit of what my first year back in the hobby kind of looks like. Got back in a little over a year ago. Went to my first card show in March of 2023. Went to the Nashville show. Decided I didn't really have a lot of money, so I decided I was just going to start trying to, start from the bottom, just flipping my way up. And it's just been a fun journey. It's been a fun past year. It's been a grind. That first card show I went and I purchased a, I bought $2 boxes from a dealer, and I just came home, went through, pulled out as many cards as I felt like I could get listed on eBay and sell. And slowly but surely, I flipped that all the way into, I took about 1,000 of the cards and put them on eBay. And did well with them. I eventually ended up selling the 2 boxes that I bought at a yard sale that my wife was having for at least double what I paid for it to begin with. So I doubled my money on my first deal, as well as, and only paid $150 for the first 2 boxes. So in the first, the first month, I literally doubled my money and had 1,000 cards to list on eBay. And ironically, I just sold one just the other day that was from that first original 1,000 cards that I pulled out. And just quickly what I learned over the first year, I learned, I have a similar story as to a lot of people. I collected as a kid. I loved collecting as a kid. I remember in '89 trying to chase the Griffey rookie, saving every bit of my allowance money that I had just to go down to the local stores and pick up a pack and hope to pull the Griffey. I had a brief stint back into it in the early '90s, but then for 20 plus years I didn't touch it. I didn't think about it. And I got back in. I quickly found out that things had changed. A lot of things had changed. As far as being able to buy a pack of cards for $1, it just didn't happen anymore. So I quickly realized that, it was, quote unquote, a grown man's game. And definitely for people who have grown and have a little bit more expendable income. And it just literally, in some ways, disheartened me, because I felt like a lot of times it took it out of the reach of kids. But I also understand that, it's a business now. It's not just a hobby, but it is an industry, and that we have to feed that, and what I've learned, I guess, over the first year, over the last year, I guess it's roughly about 13, 14 months now that I've been back in, is I've learned that it's a grind. If you're going to start from the bottom, I chose that I didn't want to spend any of my own money. I literally took what I had and flipped it from the bottom. I've grown my 90-day total to this number. And I've also, sold almost 2,000 cards on eBay. 2,000 transactions, I should say. It's well over 2,000 cards, but 2,000 transactions. And I've just stuck with the grind. I've worked my way up. Again, I started with those first $2 boxes that I bought. Now, I'm buying, a little higher, I would say, but of those 2,000 cards or 2,000 transactions, predominantly the majority of them are probably $3 free shipping and less. So I mean, it's just a grind, and eventually I would love to flip my way up, and we'll just see if that happens. I'd love to say that one day that I could do this full time. I own another business. I do this kind of as a side hustle / side hobby / side passion, and I absolutely love it. I love every bit about it. Even though it is a grind, it's not a grind because it's fun. I enjoy every minute aspect of it. I've fallen in love with a lot of different YouTubers, a lot of different people who are sharing their podcasts and sharing their journey. And it's just kind of encouraged me to do that. I signed up for Whatnot. I'm, got approved to be a live seller on there. I'm not sure, if I'm going to do it, but I wanted to give myself the option of being able to do that. It's literally just a passion. I love it. Holding the cards, so nostalgic. Thinking back to childhood, thinking about things that I was thinking when I was 12 years old. And how I have my eyes, on the world, and just how the world's different now. But anyway, I just really, have enjoyed this last year. I've watched myself grow. I've watched my knowledge grow. I've watched my understanding of the ebbs and flows, and how literally it really mimics the stock market. You buy high, you buy low, sell high. Actually, I do buy high, sell low sometimes as well, but that's just the nature of the beast, and it's the game, and it's what we're all passionate about and what we love. So I just wanted to kind of stop and just say, hey, look, if you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, you don't. I just want to journal this for myself and for my grandchildren, so that they can see maybe one day when I am doing this full time, or maybe one day when I do have a full-time income, coming from this, that they can go back and watch the videos and just see. I just wanted, more than likely, I just wanted to journal this for myself. I wanted to look and see, in 3 to 5 years, because I look at my Instagram posts and my Instagram, and I just, I don't do a lot of posting on there as well. But, I look at my Instagram and I can watch those posts where I've screenshotted my 90-day total, and I've watched it grow from 500 to 1,000 to 2,000 to now I'm pushing almost $4,000 on a 90-day total. And it's encouraging, but it's also just it's a part of my story. So I enjoy every bit of it. And I quickly have learned that it can take over, it can take over your life. Anyway, I just wanted to, again, stop and drop a small video, introduce myself. My name's John. I'm going by JP Sports Cards 2. Namely, I would done JP Sports Cards, but it was already taken. So I did the 2. Hopefully it worked out for Card Collector 2. Maybe work out for me as well. But anyway, I just wanted to drop a small video, introduce myself. I'm from the great state of Alabama, and just learning this journey. And if you want to follow along, subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want to do. That's fine. I'm doing this more, again, as a chronicle of my own journey. So hopefully I can add some insight. I can add some value to your life. I'm gonna try to do some videos as to what I'm buying, what I'm selling, my processes, my things to try to scale, and we'll see what happens. We'll go from where we're at right now to where we are in another year, and if I can grow percentage-wise from where I was last year to this year, which I know is probably nearly impossible because I started with nothing. But if I could, then I would be extremely happy. So, again, I just want to say thanks to anybody who stood through the video this long, and just say thank you for just listening to me. But anyway, I want to say thanks to my wife. She has been so supportive in this, allowing me to set up some tables in her living room, and just kind of journal through cards, and I'm just so grateful for her. I know it's been tough on her, and she's took it like a trooper. But anyway, God bless you guys, and hopefully I'll be dropping more videos. I dropped the first video about a year ago, right before I went on my first trip, and I hadn't done another one since. But I'm going to try to do this a little bit more consistently than that. Definitely more consistently than that, but hopefully a little bit on a consistency side. And if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, if you have any, any complaints, whatever, I appreciate it, and know that I am very well open to constructive criticism. So God bless you guys. I'll see you on the next one.